What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Xenny, and I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I would appreciate it. Today we got Jay-Z checks Drake. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video, man. Yeah.
Jay-Z has spoken out on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl announcement. In a statement shared by Hot 97, Jay-Z praised Lamar's upcoming Super Bowl performance, calling him a once-in-a-generation artist.
Drake does not want Kendrick to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. That is the play here. All this is because he does not want Kendrick to perform that song at the Super Bowl. Lord child, it's nasty.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
Go ahead.
Because I'm excited. But February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years.
I remember when I was about like 17 years old. I was in a parking lot and I was watching Jay-Z. For me, that was really a moment that unlocked something in my mind. It made me realize that all this is possible, you know. So I want to thank him, both of them, for that moment.
There's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
So Drake's been making headlines recently for his legal moves against Universal Music Group, but now he's stirring things up even more and allegedly threatening to sue the NFL if they allow Kendrick Lamar to perform his diss track Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show. And get this, Drake's saying if they let Kendrick perform that song, UMG and the NFL will both be named in the lawsuit. However, insiders are saying that Jay-Z, who's been involved in the NFL's music strategy since 2019 through Roc Nation, has checked Drake, warning him not to mess with Kendrick's performance. Now, we all know Jay and Drake have had their fair share of tension over the years, and according to some insiders, Jay's allegedly pulling the strings behind Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, possibly using it to send a message to Drake. Meanwhile, Drake's fans are already coming up with all kinds of wild theories to cope with Drake getting humiliated, and some of them are even suggesting that Jay-Z is using Kendrick as a pawn to get back at Drake, Lil Wayne, and Birdman over their past beef. But the big question is, could Drake actually legally block Kendrick from performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl? Let's talk about it.
Timing of this just says he just doesn't want the song played at the Super Bowl. And because it's in a lawsuit, the NFL is going to tell Kendrick, hey, you can't play this song. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they're going to start to rehearse, you know what I'm saying, for the Super Bowl halftime show. And what the NFL is going to be like, hey, give us your set list. If Not Like Us is on that set list, they're going to be like, oh, this is involved in a lawsuit. Yeah, we don't want nothing to do with that.
Okay, so if you're wondering why Jay-Z has a problem with Drake, we got to rewind all the way back to the early 2000s. After Drake dropped his So Far Gone mixtape, Jay-Z actually reached out and put him on his Blueprint 3 track off that. Drake only did the hook, but for a newcomer, getting that kind of cosign from Hove was a massive deal. And the love continued the next year when Jay hopped on Drake's debut album, Thank Me Later, for the track Light Up. But here's the thing, while Jay-Z needed 3 albums to cement his legacy, Drake was coming in hot and clearly felt like he was already the next big thing. And when Watch the Throne and Take Care dropped the same year, Drake threw his first jab on DJ Khaled's I'm on One, rapping, I'm just feeling like the throne is for the taking, watch me take it. And then Birdman jumped into the mix to stir the pot and went on record saying that Lil Wayne was a better MC than Jay-Z. I don't think Jay-Z is the #1 MC in no kind of way, Birdman told Tropical TV. Wayne's the best. He do the most and he make the most money. I don't think no man in the business make more money than us. How can you be the best if you don't make the most money and you don't do the most? Lyrically, come on man, be for real. Can't nobody F with Wayne. If you #1 and you ain't getting no money, it don't mean nothing. Now fast forward a year, and Jay-Z wasn't about to let Birdman's flex slide. On Watch the Throne's lead single, Am, Hope fired back with, I'm like, really? $500 million? You got baby money. Keep it real. They ain't got my lady money. But Lil Wayne didn't hold back either. He took Jay's diss and turned it into a full-blown threat on the track It's Good, rapping, talking about baby money, I got your baby money. Kidnap your bee, get that how much you love your lady money. And of course, Drake wasn't gonna sit this one out. On the same track, he threw his own shade, saying, please pardon my brother, He's just angry at you. Who don't have your heart in your rap-ish and got too effing comfy? But here's where it gets interesting. Fast forward to 2014, and Drake admitted to Rolling Stone that Watch the Throne actually pushed him creatively. He said it challenged him and directly inspired him to create Started From the Bottom. After this, the tension seemed to have cooled down, and Drake and Jay-Z linked up on the track Pound Cake, Paris Morton music too. Jay-Z even let Drake include the track on his 2013 album, Nothing Was the Same, even though Jay originally planned to put it on his album Magna Carta Holy Grail, which came out that same year.
He's definitely one of my favorite rappers and like one of my favorite people, period. So it's tough not to want to like just go off.
Just
and
rap.
give people, yeah, give people those moments. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I want to do is just rap.
So you have like built a nice relationship with him.
I mean,
Jay.
yeah, I think like one of the strongest, I think, if not the strongest.
Of all the other
Yeah.
rappers?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Who knew?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's like he's just like an incredible mentor to me, and gives me great guidance and is very, very supportive. And you
Is
know,
that a new relationship, or were you guys always cool?
no, it's always been like that. You know,
Really?
I mean, I think the more I make him proud, you know,
Aw, that's
I
so
think, yeah, like,
cute.
you know, the more I show him prove, like that, the like, you know, that's where the relationship grows. You know, it's just like the more he has to say to me, you know, and I've been consistent enough to sort of deserve or warrant advice from him.
Right.
And he gives it to me, you know, and he's just, I saw him last night. He's like, he's the best, man, for real.
Wow.
But just when it seemed the drama was behind them, Drake stirred the pot again a few months after dropping Nothing Was the Same. In a Rolling Stone interview, he took a jab at Jay-Z, poking fun at him for constantly name-dropping art in his tracks. Drake said, "It's like Hove can't drop bars these days without at least 4 art references. I'd love to collect at some point, but the whole rap art world thing is starting to feel kind of corny." But Jay-Z didn't let Drake's comments slide for long. Just a month after that Rolling Stone interview dropped, Jay fired back on Jay's Electronica's We Made It remix with lines, "Sorry Mrs. Drizzy for so much art talk, silly me rapping about ish that I really bought. While these rappers rap about guns they ain't shot, and a bunch of other silly ish that they ain't got." And it looks like Drake was just waiting on Jay to take the bait, because just a week later, he fired back on Draft Day, rapping, "I'm focused on making records and getting bigger. Just hits, no misses. That's for the married folk." And shortly after Draft Day dropped, Drake threw more shade at Jay during a Toronto Raptors playoff game against Jay-Z's beloved Brooklyn Nets, saying, "This is the people's team out here tonight. You know what I mean? Toronto Raptors. Jay-Z's somewhere eating a fondue plate." After this, Jay-Z checked Drake on DJ Khaled's They Don't Love You No More, where he raps, "Talking down on the crown. Watch them. You round got you wound. Haters want a ball. Let me tighten up my drawstring. Wrong sport, boy. You know you're as soft as a lacrosse team." But Drake just wouldn't let it go, and on Summer 16, he officially
Hey man, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I'll appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.